Welcome, everybody. Welcome to episode 148 of the StruggleHolics podcast.
Yes, sir.
We are your host, Clay Tizzle.
Jay Smooth.
Mondo.
Alicia A.
And we're coming to you not live. This is recorded on, I was about to say September. Wow.
We live, man.
December 13th, 2023.
You heard me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That way, if the topics we talk about, new info come out, we ain't know then.
We ain't know
So,
that.
Privy,
ain't know that shit.
privy to our knowledge.
Oh, for real.
But yeah, Josh was on one this week, coming up with all the topics.
Uh,
So I'm going to let him fire rapid these off so we can get going about it.
so first one I want to talk about is the whole Melissia Ford and Cameron situation.
Mm-hmm.
Because that thing, it was kind of wild how everything played out. So I don't watch Cameron's show at all, so I didn't know exactly what he said.
It is what it is.
Pure podcast gold. Like that show, the best show out.
For real?
For if you a hood nigga or even if you not and you like sports, you just would like to hear just two comrades kicking it in the purest form. And they sports takes be good. They got OJ on there too. OJ and Maurice Claret, I believe his name is. He on there too.
real?
They give
I'm about to say, is it me or do Mace be like... To me, when Mace be talking, Mace come off like he kind of slow a little bit.
it's how he it's like a it's just the form he talk.
I ain't trying to diss Mace. And it
Oh,
probably
hell
is the
no.
way he talks. But
It
it's
just he just got it's like a smooth old school. It's like a pause in between every word.
yeah, that's what
It's like
He take his time.
Yeah, he letting every word simmer. Make sure he's using the correct words that he wanted to express himself.
And that's
Like
why,
you talking.
like, some
Yeah.
interviews Mace be in, he be talking clear as hell. And then when he be on the show, I'll be listening to him like, what's wrong with Mace?
He's
Like,
choosing his words wisely.
maybe
Choosing the
that's
words
what it is.
wisely.
Maybe that's what it is. I ain't trying to diss Mace or nothing like that, but it's just like what's going on?
Yeah.
But-
So basically, Cameron, he was talking about a story referencing when he was like 16 or so, and he was
Well, we didn't really get the age
Yeah.
range, but they
at
were
that
younger.
point. It was
They were
like
younger.
back when he was way younger at the time, and he had went to was it like a brothel or something like that?
Yeah.
Basically,
So we're gonna tell it because
Yeah.
I don't see it. I seen the
Yeah.
episode. So they went to they were telling a story about when they went to a whole house back in the day, and Cam and Mace escorted one of the ladies out to go back to have another little rendezvous with them three at their house, and they were talking about why they were indulging in adult activities with this young lady.
Mm-hmm.
Cam had started getting Mace was getting head originally, and Cam was chilling, I guess. Then Mace went to go get behind her, hit that thing from the back, and she was giving Cam head. And I guess she was sucking Cam dick a little bit better than she was sucking Mace dick. And Mace wasn't liking that. He was saying, he said,
Busy girl.
Mace was behind her talking about, you wasn't sucking my shit like that. Pure gold, bro. Pure gold, bro. Like, listen.
oh,
You're
Listen.
jealous in the threesome. It's crazy. But for that,
But listen, you kind of like, man.
For that?
that's
Bitch,
funny.
that him. You want to suck my dick like that? Oh,
maybe she was warming up. Y'all ever think of that?
Yeah, you was
Mace-
opening that, nigga.
Mace
Like,
got her.
damn.
Mace got her like she was in warm ups and everything. Cam got her when the game started.
Yeah, the
Y'all
thought was
gotta
open.
remember, they just came from a whole house. She been
It was
warmed up
already
all day.
Okay, but that time frame of
This is
She had
fourth quarter.
she had a break.
But
No.
she's in a private.
No.
She's not in her element either. So maybe she was a little nervous. Maybe
not,
she
not
didn't
even
know how
that,
to.
that time
She came
that,
from a whole house.
that time
But she went to a
from the
private
whole
area.
house to wherever y'all at. That time in between. Is she cooling
You don't
off?
know. She don't know what's about to happen.
She cooling off.
Alisha.
Some man is weird out here, and they want to take her out of the whole house, out of her unit.
You know what it is?
This ain't her first time doing this.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. But that
It's
time in
experience.
between, she probably cooled off. So it's like, okay, cool, let's get the cracking. So
She was
she
probably
got to
a little
warm
sleepy.
back up to be in her prime.
So they gave her some cold beverages on the way. Her jaws got a little tense. Hey, Mace, I understand why you was bad. Fuck all the bullshit.
Maybe she was chewing gum.
But
so
that's what
the
happened
story
on that end.
So that's the story that got told. So then on Joe Budden's podcast, Melissa Ford, everybody was giving their take on it. It gets over to Melissa Ford, and she started implying that, like, oh, well, like, how old, like, were these women, like, that this supposedly happened with, almost insinuating, like, pedo type of allegations.
Yeah, like they could be underage.
Yeah, like,
I was like, what?
Like the girls are underage that are in the whole house. And just like just saying that and having the platform that you have, you should know the type of effect that can potentially have. But she says it, and they keep it in, and then they post it.
You're bringing heat.
None of the castmates, but as soon as she said it, everybody was like, yo. All the men, because she's like the female in there. All the men, no, they was like, time out, bro. Where the fuck are you going with this? This is not where it's supposed to be going.
They asked her, too, like, do you want us to leave that in?
Yeah, Joe asked her, he said.
And she said, yeah. Like, all right.
Stand on business. She stood on her business.
Yeah, and then
it was some bullying.
Is she wrong?
I appreciate that.
Is that a wrong question to ask? I'm just saying.
In this time frame,
come on,
in a society,
to insinuate that,
insinuate with no evidence.
If they were younger,
with no evidence,
but nobody there would have knew that. So, like, you're literally bringing something up that,
and those kind of things, aren't they usually sometimes younger though, illegally?
I wouldn't know personally because I haven't been to a whole house.
What from the rumors I hear they.
But you don't know though.
They the hot commodity, unfortunately.
It's probably in some areas.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah. Why is that your first thought though? Why is that one of your first?
I'm gonna say this.
One of your
no, it's not. I'm just saying. Yeah, that wouldn't be off the dome.
I would assume that people that go to a whole house, I would say the majority assume that the women are of age.
Yes.
Well, I'm saying she's probably thinking that because she said about experience wise is what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying?
But
she's probably saying, she was inexperienced. She didn't know how to give head because she probably wasn't even old enough to be giving head. Really, you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
No, Alisha, we just told her she was giving head to Cam out cold. They said,
yeah.
But to add,
she's an experience.
No,
she's experienced.
I was just trying to follow her train of thought. I was trying to see another point of view.
We don't want you thinking with her. We don't want you.
You know, I know how to be the only woman in the room, so I'm just trying to see it very hardly from her point of view.
You don't do that because you're insinuating something.
You're stirring the pot.
You're doing worse than stirring the pot. You're basically
the food done cooking. You daring to serve the plates,
and you're insinuating something on a man's name that can ruin his life.
Yeah.
Whether business wise and or even socially, you ruin, like, once that gets thrown on your reputation as a man, that and rapist. I don't want to say the actual word because we get flagged, but if those two get put on your name as a man, even if you didn't do it, even if you didn't do it, people are still going to look at you as you did it. Especially of his status, of who he is.
Exactly. So you can't just be throwing those type of allegations on anybody when you have no, like, knowledge of the situation to be able to determine such a thing in any way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like if a woman, somebody spreads a rumor about a woman being a hoe, or she got a train ran on her, even if it's not true. People are going to look at her and treat her like.
Who told you not?
People are going to treat her like she is one, even if you're not one. But if you like enough people say it, your reputation is going to be known as that.
Exactly. Yeah. So this happens. The podcast and stuff goes live. I don't know which happened first. Him putting out the post, like, what the, like, no. Okay. So it went live, and then she walked it back or apologized for saying it. And, like, the next episode that they did, and, like, she was like, I didn't mean to do it. You know, I definitely should have done or even implied that it wasn't right of me, whatever. And then Cam responds, posts on Instagram, fuck your apology.
Did she not apologize before that?
No.
At all? Oh.
No.
So she let that brew.
Yeah, she let it brew. Like,
that's why they asked her.
No, you're wild for that.
They asked her before they put the pot out, do you want to take that out? She said no. They put it out. Cam seen that, and she seen the backlash that was coming from it. So then the next episode, she finally came out and apologized. But at that point, the damage is done.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even letting an allegation like that simmer for a week and you know it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of damage that can do.
No, I think they do pod like 3 times a week. Joe Buttons, don't they?
Yeah, I know.
Two times a week, two or three.
3
Then
times.
No, that's their job. Like they literally
Y'all
damn near pod every day because they got their Patreon and they got their regular podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, they pod a lot. It'd be like 2 to 3 hour episodes too.
Yeah, like they literally every day is damn near pod day.
I feel
or
that.
almost every other day. Hopefully we can get to that level.
I feel like we can do that.
Day.
I feel like sometimes we be talking like that. It depends on the day.
Yeah. What we got going on?
Yeah. So he says, "Fuck your apology. Stand on business." And then a few days later, like he was gonna address it, but he couldn't because he couldn't go live. Like there was a ban or some type of restriction on his account that wouldn't let him go live. So he couldn't address it because he wasn't gonna do it on his show. Like, not his main platform, because he doesn't deem this worthy of it, and he doesn't want to bring any extra exposure to that degree to it than he needs.
It's not worthy.
It's on my show. Okay, you put that on my name anywhere I can get.
They addressed it on the show though. They addressed it briefly. It was a very respectful, like, don't play with our names because we the wrong niggas to play with. It was upset. Like, we see what you're doing over there, but go ahead, chill and keep that shit over there in your yard. Don't let none of them grass shavers get back over here again. Now keep that shit on your yard. We gonna be cool. And that's damn near what it was.
But then he finally gets unrestricted on Instagram. Then he goes live, and then he just starts kind of cutting loose on the whole situation.
I didn't see the second live. I seen the first live when he told her, "Fuck your apology."
He started going off on her, and then Joe Budden and them podcast they sticking up for Melissia, which is, it's their pod partner, they homie, so they're telling Cam he's going too far, this, that, and the third. Me personally, bro, you put that on my name, you insinuate that on my name, all bets are off, bro.
And then, because she didn't even really know what was going on, like on social media and stuff, and like about the stuff, I guess she was oblivious to the situation. They had to like bring it back up to her, and then they had to explain to her why I was wrong again, her to even understand why she needed to apologize. And that's kind of like, man, at that point, really, fuck your apology.
She was on the tip.
Insinuating a dude is messing with somebody underage. That is.
And their whole thing was.
Off of one story.
We was underage.
Yeah, that's what he said in the live. He like, I was
who
underage.
the fuck was looking out for us? You worried about looking out for them. Who was looking out for us?
That's wild.
But that, like, Cam was putting out Melissa's business, talking about like how she fucked Ice-T for $2,000 back in the day. That's like
great.
That ain't bad.
What's his name? Game even dissed her years ago.
How was that not bad?
2,000 for that coochie?
Back in the day, $2,000 was a some amount. Inflation got your mind crazy, Alisha.
$2,000 nowadays, that ain't nothing. That's not even somebody's rent.
Back in the early 2000s.
Yeah, the thing.
That's at least a month.
2,000.
Hold on now.
For the coochie.
So what would be the equivalent today? The amount?
Maybe like 5.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like, what would you think?
Inflation about 5,000.
5 G's for sure.
5 G's to fuck somebody.
Alisha,
how big was Ice-T then? Was he big?
That's Ice-T. What you mean? He's still on Law and Order to this day.
Yeah, like
was he in his Law and Order game back then?
Yes. You gotta think how long Ice-T been on Law and Order.
5 G.
Okay.
2,000. That's 2,000 for the coach. That's 2,000.
2,000 is wild.
Slight. There's girls out here getting buzzed down for chicken sandwiches. 2,000.
Stop it, man. Like
most women,
but the reason
I'm gonna leave you alone, Alisha. I'm gonna leave you alone. Go ahead.
So the reason why people believe Melissa Ford did that with Ice-T is because Game dissed her years ago and put niggas hip to her back in the wouldn't get far lyrics.
Game dissed everybody.
Game
make up.
I remember that line now.
And wouldn't get far. Game said, and all these video bitches trying to be Melissa Ford, but they don't know Melissa Ford dropped Honda Accord. She a video vixen, but behind closed doors, she do whatever it takes to get to the Grammy Awards.
I
remember the song. I didn't remember that bar though.
No,
that's the end of the first. That's the end of the first verse.
Girl.
Game stay putting somebody in his lyrics.
Yeah, but
You don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Cam was calling her a video vixen and all that too. He was like,
Yeah, but she was one of their.
she was one of them.
Niggas,
Back
she
in the day.
is not. She cold. Like we can't take that away from her. Like she was
no,
that.
that's facts.
She literally was.
That's why she talking her shit.
Top.
Do y'all think?
Of the video
Do y'all think the
Don't justify
internet
that.
and
You said what?
Don't justify
do y'all
that
think
behavior.
the internet and Cam is right for dragging Melissa the way they have been?
Yes.
Yes, because she didn't truly apologize and she let it breathe.
It's the internet. It's gonna happen.
But she'll be all right.
But do you think it's justified on his
It's,
end?
yeah, it's the internet. Oh, you talking about Cam in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have been pissed too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You don't play
If
like
you
that.
insinuate
Especially
something
You
like
don't play
that,
about my name in that way.
in the era that
you
we
can say whatever you want about me, but if you put something like that dangerous on my name,
you better have facts. Like
My
don't
thing is,
even
what was her
bring that shit.
reason for bringing that up? That's what I'm saying. There had to be a reason. She didn't think, so were they underage? Like,
No, because listen, this was her stance on it. Because she, I guess she's talked to like people who's been in like sex trafficking rings and stuff, and like a lot of them were underage when it, like some of the stuff you were saying earlier.
yeah, like they
Like
don't know
yeah,
what to.
and, like it was damn near on that type of time.
I'm 75, 25 because
but it's
the way that she probably said it. She could have.
Because
You coulda-
it came out of nowhere. 'Cause
Yeah.
it just went to her face.
Yeah.
It's like how she. It was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Because she was like, because it's like she didn't want to say it, but she said it anyway.
Yeah,
But
it wasn't
also,
like she was
too,
on a.
how many
rampage
people
of it.
there know one that some of these women are possibly underage, or that they are in a trafficking ring. 'Cause a lot of niggas are going there just to fuck something.
They gotta no. They don't know the real tea, but they know the tea. If you know what I mean.
They've heard the stories. They know that it possibly is true, but when you go there,
What are the
not.
chances that you're thinking like, oh, this is gonna happen to me? Like, no, man.
Man, them niggas looking there to get a nut. They don't
Yeah,
give a
it's
fuck
like-
what's in there.
Facts.
I'm paying for this, like straight up transactional. I'm just trying to get this bus off real
they-
quick, and
like-
I'm gonna go home.
5 grand
That's
Like,
it.
and a chicken sandwich.
I mean that I'm
Hell
out.
no. In
Back-
that brothel, you ain't paying no $5 grand in that brothel.
No, she's
No,
talking
you
about
can't-
like fucking iced tea.
It depends on where you at.
She's talking about fucking iced tea back in the day.
Hey.
Young Ice T was kind of hold on.
He
That's
was-
Ice-T.
He had
Ice-T had the video vixens because his,
yeah.
what's my baby name from
that nigga had Law and
Corey
Order
Holcomb
playing in the
show?
background. I know.
Done.
50
Darlene
51.
OG Ortiz. Shout out to Darlene OG.
What's the next topic, Josh?
Dun, dun.
She was one of the original video vixens.
We need that as a sound. The Law and
Original
Order
Dun,
sound.
dun,
The
dun.
OGs.
Dun, dun.
Oh, about Jada Smith and that comments about Will Smith.
She's back again.
We
Yeah.
back again?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Jada
She's still
Pinkett
talking
came
about
out.
it.
Mondo needs to
done
step
with it.
away
I gotta hear everything
for his mental health.
She's calling that smack that Will did the holy smack, and saying that smack saved her marriage.
The marriage that she said
Was
2
long
months
over.
prior
Has
they
been
had
over.
been separated from for at that point 6 years.
She just be saying shit just to say shit.
What's her book sale numbers?
Oh, it's locked.
Low.
Like a motherfucker.
Look, they in the waters.
Case in point, you can't stand on your own. Go run back to him.
Hey, did y'all see the
Where's the lie? Where's
at the
lie?
awards for the 50th year of hip hop where Will Smith was out there performing with him and Jazzy Jeff? Will was out there killing it too, and everybody's
Yeah,
like,
that's
bro.
right.
This
He's so
like
happy.
Will Smith is one of the most talented entertainers of our entire lifestyle of our entire life. We have never seen nobody like Will. Will's one of a kind, and he's letting his legacy be tarnished by a C-list actor.
That's facts. That's facts. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
You keep stepping on your
Grind my
head.
goddamn gears. She grind my gears.
She do.
Yo,
She really do, because it's like,
Lord have mercy.
why?
when is it gonna be enough?
Do y'all think, like, this is speculation because clearly we don't know them niggas, but do y'all think
We don't know. the
she
names.
holds some type of animosity towards Will as far as his career flourishing and hers not flourishing as much as his?
I could see that, but really, I mean, she got married to him kind of early on. I feel like
they both was hot then, like when they both got married. But then her career.
When did they
stopped.
have kids though?
Shit, Trey. Well, Trey isn't Jada's kid.
So Jaden was first?
Yeah, Jaden and Willow's Jada's kids.
So
Jaden's what, 22, 23?
Yeah, so I mean, that seems pretty shortly after they got married. They could have been married more than like 25,
90,
30
They
years.
got married late 90s. Then Jada and Willow was born. But then, like, after they was born, Jada, I don't know what the hell she did with her career. Maybe she put it on pause after she had kids. And Will's career just continued to skyrocket. And now that, you know, the kids are grown, kids are out living their own life. Mm-hmm. Now you just in this big mansion by yourself. You ain't got shit to do.
Yeah.
Now I gotta figure out the phone for jobs ain't hitting like that no more. What you gonna do? And meanwhile, you watching this nigga have the most fun with that goofy ass laugh.
Don't do him like
Come on now. Jada has done enough to Will. We don't need to pile on this. We don't need to pile on this man anymore.
Bad Boy 3, 20 years too late. And
that was that Bad Boy 3 was heat.
I'm not saying this. I'm not saying it's not heat, but what I'm saying is like they made.
Of course, it's
like when Will didn't have shit going. Bad Boys 3. Like after like, all right, what we about to do now? Bad Boys 3. Will's getting job after job after job, and she's just sitting in the crib like, damn, I need to do something.
But she had her roles.
the red table.
She had her roles during.
She had the red table, but then like
but,
before the red, she had
nobody was
roles
really
in between.
Nobody was really watching Red Table until she started getting real messy, and then she seen that that's what bring people in, and now you about to just drag your man. August Alsina deserve a big ass check. August Alsina the reason why.
Yeah,
all they shit started to come out.
I don't know if she's like. I don't know if it's like jealous of his career. I think it's more like she's always been put on the back burner a little bit, like in terms of like their relationship, because
she has kids.
She has technically built him up because she built him an image. Technically, he became like. Not saying that she made him, but she did help build because them together became a unit and was like a house. I want that Jada and Will love. You know, it was like a thing for a little while. Black love, black couple. I'm saying that's what I'm saying though. Was like in the public eye though. People always said Jada. It was for a second Jada and Will and Jada. It was kind of like a thing. They were always with each other. They were built as a family. Then they had the boy, then they had the girl, then they had the family, the whole perfect little unit for a very long time. And that got them all roles, I think. That got Willow into music and stuff like that.
Whip my hair back and forth. Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, no, she has other songs. She has good music. She still makes music.
I forgot who wrote that.
And even Jada and all that. He's been in a couple little roles.
Difficult.
He got a couple of rap songs or whatever. He got a couple little acting roles. Karate Kid, that was really big.
They both flourish. They family wise is flourishing like.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Mondo.
Together, I don't feel like her career flopped because of him or vice. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she added to him, but now it's getting a little messy.
Let's get this straight. Will Smith was always gonna be Will Smith. She did not add not a goddamn piece of salt or nothing, no seasoning, no nothing to that chick. Will Smith was gonna be Will Smith regardless. He added to she benefited more from that relationship than he did.
I disagree.
What?
He could have been out here doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
He could have married
never married her.
Celebrity. He could have did.
He just would have been.
He was the
Think of like the not only the black community, but think of the white tea community. They love seeing that shit. Oh, the little family together. They all are in the industry going forward together. She played her role.
Alisha.
They did interviews. They did.
Was
like,
the fresh
they did it all.
Prince of
Yeah, I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking that. I'm not saying you can't just like throw Jada to the side and be like, she was nothing. She was just an add-on.
She was.
Like, they were a household couple. They were the household name couple.
We're not saying that she was nobody. But
I am.
Out of all celebrity couples, who's above them really?
Celebrity couple?
That was getting thrown out there like that.
Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
Not together anymore.
Not anymore, but they were when they were.
But they were.
Jay-Z and
That's what I'm
Beyonce.
saying.
How are you
Jay-Z,
telling me
Beyonce,
right now?
They're neck and neck. Well, not now, but they were up there with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like they were
because of Will Smith.
It was because of both of them. It takes two to be in a relationship. It wasn't just because of Will Smith.
But because she's dating Will Smith, that's why she's up there.
How many other people could have fit that same role perfectly?
What you about to say? She's Jada Pinkett what?
Smith. That's what I'm saying. But they
what was her name?
Beneficial. I'm not saying that.
No, they both.
Her name is Jada Shakur, bro.
I'm saying as a unit, they were built up together as a unit.
Jada Shakur.
Y'all see what this woman do to us every time we talk about
built up.
They went to talk shows together. They did fucking interviews together. Like the Red Table talk together.
Alisha,
Like what you
Will
mean?
Smith, if Will Smith wasn't with Jada, whoever he would have ended up with would be doing everything Jada's doing with Will. If they end up
probably more because she would be a better.
But she played her role though. Somebody else could have been there and been doing whatever. You see what I'm saying?
Could have been doing better.
Will Smith and Jada, celebrity like status wise, it's not even comparable. The only reason she's up there is because of Will Smith. It's like Jamie Foxx. If Jamie Foxx was to marry another actress or whatever, yeah, they'll be like here and here, but because of Jamie Foxx, unless he marries somebody that's on his status level too, it won't be comparable. Jada was more black famous before she was like worldwide famous.
Correct.
Will was worldwide famous.
And then together they became a whole unit together.
Will had both already. He didn't need her to get both. He already had it.
No.
He had a wife already. He had a girl.
And what was her name? Y'all even know
it.
Exactly, because she was just playing. She was just a side. Jada actually made a name for herself as well.
He wish we didn't know Jada fucking name right now.
But we do.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. If Jamie Foxx, I'm trying to think of an actress that what Jamie Foxx could be like just married right now. Tiffany Haddish. We could just say Jamie Foxx and Tiffany Haddish got married. They both and they were together for years. They both would be up here, but because of Jamie Foxx, Tiffany Haddish will automatically go up. It wouldn't be. It's not vice versa.
Yeah,
I put Tiffany Haddish over Jada Pinkett though.
Right now, yeah. But Jada, her prime.
I think over
now.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Their prime's not even comparable. I don't think you compare their primes. Because Tiffany Haddish prime
is right now.
This is her prime.
No. I'm saying her prime peak is standing over top of Jada's prime peak.
I don't think so.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
I don't agree.
Because when Set It Off and all that was coming off, Jada was the hottest thing out here.
Yeah.
Jada.
I love Set It Off. Set It Off is one of my favorite movies of all time.
That 90s run.
Her 90s, yeah.
Jada was the chick to get.
And you got to think like that was back when that's all people would do is like watch TV, see movies. Like they were into that was the culture.
It was, but that was more our culture. It wasn't the world culture.
Correct.
Will was the world. Will was out here doing Independence Day.
Yeah.
Even though it flopped, he did Wild Wild West, Men in Black. All these culturally, like it was around everybody. Mm-hmm. People loved Men in Black. People loved Independence Day. People loved all these movies. Jada was making movies for us, for our culture.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So when they got together, everybody was happy as
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The two worlds collided and it made like a little thing.
But Jada,
that's what I'm saying.
But Jada was A-list superstar. Will Smith was the superstar.
Correct. I'm not saying she ever downplayed or he wasn't. His career is not, more massive than hers. I'm just saying she added something into together them you can't just disregard her in this relationship. It'd be like, oh, she ain't even
can.
help. She didn't even have to be there.
can.
She's
I can't,
nothing.
because somebody else could have did it.
I feel like you can't
No.
disregard her.
He
I
wanted somebody else to
disagree.
do it,
I
but she
feel
didn't
like
want
you
to
can
do it with
disregard
her.
her.
No.
That's just my personal
I'm not
opinion.
disregarding a woman like I'm not bringing her down.
I'm not
Is
saying
she
you
toxic?
bringing her down.
Yes.
Hey, this
Did
is
she make a
keeping her
name?
on her
And she
level.
made a
You're
name
not
for her
raising
own
her
self
This is the
again.
moment where you see women stick together. Regardless, I'm gonna stick by her side. Y'all making valid
I'ma
points.
stick beside
F
her.
y'all, so I'm not gonna let her.
I'm not saying
like,
F y'all.
she's
Will Smith is
75%
Will
right and
Smith, dog.
25%. I'm just like, I don't know.
Women will stick with toxic women, not progressive, straightforward women. That's the key.
I'm just.
Like she knew Tupac, obviously.
Will knew Tupac.
I'm just-
Anyway,
I'm convinced she didn't even know that nigga.
She's Jada Shakur as far as I'm concerned.
what's the
That
next?
bitch had one dream. Then been riding.
She
No,
talking to him
girl.
right now. What you mean?
So it's kind of still going on, but I wanted to talk about that Matt Rife drama. The whole controversy of
We
where-
haven't brought this up yet.
Yeah, so he
Who's
was
Matt Rife?
you know who he is? Matt Rife,
No.
comedian.
You've seen Matt Rife
he's a
before.
super
Let me
popular.
pull
Yeah,
him up
you
for
see him
you.
on YouTube, shorts not
Goofy looking
everywhere.
ass.
Like,
He was on
sure
Wild. He was
you've
on
seen
Wild 'N Out when they first brought it back, but
He's very big on TikTok.
he's blowing up. He's the new hot white young comedian
Yeah.
right now.
I think
He's
I
he's
know who
catered
this
more
guy
to women,
is.
more specifically to white women.
Yeah, that's the
You've
guy.
seen him
Yeah,
before.
that's the
he's
guy.
catered more specifically to white women because they think
Yeah.
he's just the hottest piece of ass out here right now. So they
Isn't like a virgin or something still, or something like that. Is that the guy?
No.
Is that guy?
No.
Mm-mm.
It's one of those guys.
I'm
he
not
be
sure. I
fucking-
don't know.
his
I'm
his
sure.
type of comedy is like he make comedy, but he's doing a whole like conversation, and then hit you with the joke.
Mm-hmm.
That's his style of comedy.
He talks to the
And he's-
crowd,
and he's
interacts with the
actually-
crowd a lot.
Yeah,
Like
He's
I think that's the guy.
actually pretty nice.
yeah.
Like if there's some jokes and shit he had where I actually laughed at. Like he's actually good.
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
fuck
no,
with
he's
funny.
pretty funny. I
So
actually
what's
like
the controversy?
So he was doing the set at this restaurant or venue or wherever, and one of the waitresses that was serving the people watching the show had a black eye, and he noticed this while on stage, and he goes, "Damn, fuck, what does he say exactly?" He goes, "Maybe she should go back in the kitchen, you know, and like be out of sight." But it was like a double on trying to like kind of implying like in a side, like a pseudo misogynistic way, like just to test the waters a little bit.
Very clever guy. I like it.
But then he followed that up by saying, well, maybe that's why she ended up getting the black guy in the first place. So, and then there was a pretty mixed reaction for sure. And then he was just like, "Y'all, I'm just testing the waters. I'm just trying to see what tonight about to be like."
No.
because of his demographic.
Oh,
The
God.
feminists are having a day with his actual core fans laughed at it because it's a joke.
It's a fucking. You're at a comedy show.
It's
Oh,
a
no,
joke,
that's-
haha. But the feminists are having the fuck. You mentioned women being in the kitchen and black eye. Oh, we about to have a field day with this. So you think domestic violence is okay? You think beating up women, assaulting women are okay? You think women belong in the kitchen? Like blah blah. So he's doing
All
what
off of
he's
that. A joke.
Yeah, here come the short haircuts and the blazers.
Oh yeah. Twitter fingers are going crazy right
In
now.
the flannels.
Once
In
you
the
realize
flannels.
that this has always been going on with comedy, the only reason it seemed like it's a big thing now is because of
Internet.
social media.
Yeah.
If you go back and listen to people doing comedy in the 80s and the 90s and crap, when they tell a joke and then they do their next special, they're like, "Yo, when I went to this town, they was mad as hell about this joke." Eddie Murphy had one. That was one of his famous jokes. When Eddie Murphy Raw, He's like, I went to San Francisco. Man, you can't say that word now. He's like, but man, the LGBTQ community out there was mad at me.
That's like what's his name? Got all that heat for that. Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave Chappelle don't
Oh,
care.
I mean,
But the difference is, it's Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
But also too, I don't really think somebody was saying like Matt Rife, he's really good like interacting with the crowd, and he's not so well at like doing actual stand up. So everybody was like surprised when he said he was going to do like a huge Netflix. Basically, they were like, "You need to stay in your lane." I think. And I also was thinking, was somebody they're mad at him somebody had to hear this joke before it went on Netflix. So somebody
it was on Netflix.
It was on his Netflix special.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, that's why it's getting so much heat. It's literally on Netflix. So somebody had to hear this joke beforehand.
Great marketing. Great marketing tool, fellas.
So people who don't watch Matt Rife for his actual comedy saw that thing on there or seen people talking about Matt Rife and ran on to Netflix to go see it.
Yeah, he was telling a story about it or something like that. And then he referenced that and was like, but like I say, somebody had to approve that joke. Nobody is going to let him go on Netflix and just it wasn't live.
They can't approve the joke. Laughing. Netflix is throwing the bags at whatever comedian is hot. Dave Chappelle got a new thing. Dave Chappelle got a new special coming out New Year's Eve.
Oh, hell yeah.
After he got so much backlash from the other one.
Exactly. Dave Chappelle gets, like, if Dave Chappelle is doing all this and he's getting all that heat and they continue to give him the bag, you are okay. Unless you are, like, saying something completely messed up. Because what I'm getting from Netflix is that, like, we understand it's a joke. Regardless if I think it's funny or not, it's a joke. Some people find that funny. Okay, cool. It's just funny. Like, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, just showing a willingness to support the people that, like, to stand behind the people that you, like, trying to get business and shit from.
If you're one of those people that feel like you can't joke about these things, don't watch it. Because some people are going to joke about it and you're going to be upset about it. And you want to try to, like, cancel these things. All you're doing is just throwing snow at a snow pile and just thinking that it's going to do some damage for real.
I think the thing with him is because already know how cancel culture is. And then two, he kind of like, it's like the thing where they say, like, read the room. Like, a lot of his audience or people in his are women or people that probably are victims of domestic violence or has similar experience with somebody with that suffer from.
Let me take that.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it was just that was some poor planning on his team's part. It wasn't even just him. Whoever was backing him up is wild for that.
His demographic are women that can take a joke. Because if you actually watch Matt Rife for his actual stand-up and not just the TikTok clips that you see and think he look cute, if you actually listen to his stand-up, that joke that he said that got everybody up in arms is not far off from his style of comedy. It's nothing crazy. Like, he makes race jokes and, like, about black people and all that stuff and everything. Like, it's not far off from his comedy. So him saying that is just like his actual core fan base. Like, y'all mad at that? Y'all mad at that? If y'all go actually do some deep dive on his comedy, y'all be like, yo, what the hell?
Because obviously his fan base can take a punch too.
Like, this man was on Wild and Out. Come on, they be saying some shit on there.
Matt Rife, keep doing your thing, bro, because let these people be mad about whatever they want to be mad at.
And how they know it was, and how they know the abuse was probably even against a man. It could have been woman on woman. You never know.
True.
Maybe scratch that joke.
That's the highest. Don't scratch the joke. Keep it in there. That's the highest domestic. If women on women is literally the highest domestic violent cases. There's no domestic violent cases higher than women.
Women are actually more violent than men are. Men's violence is just way more damaging.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Red pill talk.
We're taking over.
Real shit. So, this other topic, it just kind of happened earlier today about the whole Twitch situation where they changed their terms of service to allow artistic nudity. So, just to give you a little bit of background, because I don't know how much I know about Twitch, but typically known for, like, a gaming type of thing, recently become more like regular live streaming or in real live streams, you know, different stuff like that. They're trying to, like, brand differently from just doing exclusively gaming. But there's a subsection on there where there are these women, some OF models, some corn stars, you know, and other sorts that also go to this app to get more business, if you will. So they'll do, like, these hot tub streams, or what they've started to do now to really push the envelope. They would do their cameras. They'd be set up to where they're right above their nipples. So they're hiding everything, but you can see as close as possible, and everybody's just staring for dear life, trying to catch that one moment when when it just pop up.
Yeah, and they chest like topless.
Oil it up.
Topless. They chest is oiled, nothing else.
Niggas is
And
horny.
they doing that. They calling that
That's all
artistic.
nigga need.
Yo, and then
That's all nigga need.
and then look, and what they'll do
I
because
got one glimpse.
yeah, and then what they'll do.
Shake. Them boys jiggle.
Yeah, it's nothing but it's mostly teenage boys on Twitch anyway.
Hell
too,
yeah.
so.
Yep.
Exactly. So
to get their rocks off. That's it.
facts.
She
And
knew
so
what she
and
was
they're
doing.
they're trying to take advantage of a
Pebbles,
market. Trying to take
Yeah.
advantage of a market.
That's smart.
Which morality, I mean, yeah, whatever. You whatever.
I
But-
retweeted that post of the chick that like is the most known for doing it, and I'm like, on one hand, get your bag, and on the second hand, if you have to do this to get views, what talent are you actually showing that people are going to care about that get you views? Because this is only going to last for so long. So like,
And it's kind of annoying because, like, y'all have y'all own, y'all OnlyFans and corn stuff. Y'all have your own sites and your own space to do that. Twitch was like,
I agree.
you know, a little nerdy, like little community, like gaming community. Like,
she
get
went right to the consumer. The consumer wasn't coming.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna
Like-
say, that's literally that's the people who watch
That's
their
a little-
porn. That's literally probably their subscribers to their OnlyFans and stuff. Are the people on
Yeah.
Twitch
But-
who sit there and watch Twitch.
And then one popular streamer, Speed, he got on stream with her.
That nigga was so weird.
And then she of course is dressed the way she's dressed. Speed, he got no shirt on or whatever, so he's like fixing himself up under, and he stand up and got his hands behind his head. You can only see from waist up. He doing this, and he just smack. And you could tell she's uncomfortable. She's like, "What's that noise?" He's chewing. He's like, "It's my cock."
And then she got mad at him.
Hey, he
Touche.
said it just
She was
like that.
offended and everything. Like,
Yeah, she was offended. She stepped out of like after she got a stream with him. She like went off on the side of the screens and was talking like, "I would not be disrespected like this. Like, it is not okay for people to feel they could talk to me any kind of way, talk to me like this, or blah blah, this, that, and the third." And it goes back to what I was saying
Let that
earlier.
nip slip. That's
you're
why-
disrespecting yourself, sweetheart.
This goes back to what I said earlier about like the whole Cam and Mace situation. If you portray yourself as a hoe, don't be surprised when people start treating you such as that. You may not be one. You may be the most upstanding person, but because you chose to portray this to the world, that's how you're going to be known as now.
Like, you're literally
It's nobody's fault but your own.
3 centimeters away from a nip slip.
It's
And
nobody's fault but your own.
you're commanding respect.
Pause, 'cause
sorry.
I don't want to be talking about this
You
man.
can only get
this
so
man
much
pee now.
outside of baseline respect.
You said what?
I said pause before I start because I don't want to be talking about this man penis. But ain't like he showed it. He did exactly what you did.
Exactly.
He did the exact same thing you did. Literally.
But also too, when
Yeah.
people start talking to you reckless or feel like they could say all
What
this
did he
crap
really
too.
say there? Oh, because he said the cop. Like,
I
what did he
didn't
say
watch the
to
whole.
her?
I didn't watch the whole stream. It's just that one clip
Okay.
that was
Yeah.
going
Okay.
around.
So I can't.
But-
But
I don't know, but I think maybe her people that was on there was like talking shit to her too that she was actually reading,
Mhm.
and she stepped off and it was just like, "I will not be disrespectful. Y'all not about to talk to me any kind of way or blah blah blah." You on here shirt topless. You're portraying yourself as this. In men's eyes, once you portray yourself as this, you're going to be. In our eyes, you easy. You a hoe. Girl, go ahead and show that thing.
you
Quit-
still got to
quit
respect the
playing.
hoes. They had their place in there in the ecosystem.
But you can't like in men's eyes, you can't ask for us to treat you like a Michelle Obama, but you carrying yourself like a sexy red.
That's true.
Facts.
Sexy Red gonna beat your ass.
So outside of
They
that,
seen what's up with her ass. They impregnated
So-
her. they ski right up in that thing.
But what I'm saying is like,
yeah, man.
even though I'm not trying to like throw dirt on Sexy Red or anything like that, but you could tell by the way people
Yeah.
treat Michelle Obama to how people treat Sexy Red, like how they talk about him. Like
Yeah.
you chose
Yep.
to get on stream with nothing on up top and just barely covering yourself, oil just your chest, and like what are you truly showing talent wise on here to get people to watch you?
Shit, them titties.
Dim titty.
That's
the
it.
jiggle physics, man.
That's it. So you got all these horny boys on here
Morning,
saying,
boys.
saying the most out of pocket stuff to you. Then you want to act shocked that all these people are talking crazy to you.
Yeah.
if you was on here in a shirt, just did your makeup, whatever, playing the video games, people would have watched you because you were a cute girl.
I was about to say, be a real Twitch streamer in 1v1 and then do that with a little cameo on. Like, that's all you got to do.
Because if a girl is actually good at a video game and you cute, people are going to watch you because you cute as hell and you actually good at this game. But you get on here with all this nip slip, you're going to skyrocket up quick. But you're going to want to cancel your shit quicker because dudes are going to be talking reckless.
Lucky he didn't whip his shit out.
And then also, too, because...
really put it on screen, smack that bitch on camera like, hey.
But then also, too, because she's the face of it, she's going to blow up. Her picture's going to be everywhere. So even when you leave from Twitch doing this, people are still going to recognize you. Oh, you that old girl? Man, let me see them. And people are going to treat you like that.
She got OnlyFans?
I don't know.
Probably. I mean, 60-40 chance that she does? Or
70-30.
Yeah, I go about 80-20 personally.
But the hot goss that came out today about Draymond.
The hot
Green.
What, Clay?
Hot goss. Gossip.
Oh, boy.
Gossip.
I know what
You got
you
real
said.
sassy with it.
Hot goss.
I know what you said, man. I know what you meant.
The
I know
what?
what you meant for
The
sure.
hot goss. I forgot what podcast
You've
I got
been
that
hanging
from.
out with Kayla too much, my boy.
I forgot what that Deezus and Mero. When Deezus and Mero was a podcast, they used to say that all the time, like hot goss.
Oh my god,
But,
that shit hilarious.
I'll be keeping that one in the bank.
That's in the...
But Draymond Green got suspended indefinitely.
When the guy
Like-
throwing punches. I can't defend you this time, boy. You just out here.
How you
trying to
get
anger management.
suspended indefinitely? Like, ain't no timetable yet on how long we suspending you for.
I mean,
no.
it's just like look at the man history. He got so much, and just this season alone.
3 weeks ago, he choked out Rudy
Yeah,
Gobert.
like it ain't even been that long removed from that. And he got suspended for 5 games.
Is
And
he good?
he ain't been back that long, and he already still
Is he
back
good,
on,
like,
some,
mentally?
on some BS. But
That's
it's
what people
getting
are asking nowadays.
We should check on him.
No, for real.
We
though.
need to start.
Men's
that.
mental health is important.
Thank you. I was going to say that. We need to check on that man's mental
Hey,
health.
Especially professional
They haven't
athletes. They
been
be going
winning.
through a lot that people don't understand.
stop excusing this behavior. What the?
That's
That's
what it-
basically what I.
Not
that's what it
excusing the
was.
behavior,
Maybe that nigga
but
needs to
usually
get knocked
that's an
out.
underlying problem for the bigger picture.
Yeah, I mean, what I'll say too. Griff Nurtures even said it.
I'm trying
like,
to find a video
Brother
of him.
need, the brother need help. Like, hey.
He might need. That's what I'm saying. He might need some therapy. Their team not looking the same. He probably in his head. He probably thinking all these rumors about these trade talks is going on, and this is his
Just
way.
got a contract.
Maybe this is his. Yeah, you still get traded under contract.
Yeah, true.
But maybe
Ain't
this
nobody
is
gonna pay
his.
that. He got $100 million contract. Ain't nobody paying him.
Yeah, maybe this. Yeah, some people will pay you and then just buy your contract out just to get free up that cap space. Maybe this is his way of damn near getting suspended out the league so he can retire a Warrior.
Bro, just
Maybe
I'm trying to find the
That's
video.
kind of a stretch.
punch a couple more people and let us find out. See how it goes.
Rick some more. Rick him up.
Yeah, and then like he was talking about it after the
Go
game
talk
too.
to
Because
somebody.
Draymond Green, he's stepping it up. He's like UFC fighting these niggas. He's
He big
stomping
UFC
niggas,
fighting. That-
taking low blows,
Nigga hit a-
spinning back fist.
That's why I'm saying a spinning backhand.
That's
All right, so
wild.
here's the
Man,
actual.
I'm like, yo,
That's crazy.
Hold on. Give me a sec.
Here you go.
Here we go.
Bitch.
and like he's barely grabbing his waist, and then he just
Did
gives
he
him the
think he was
meanest
gonna get
backhand.
away with that?
And then he goes
Look at
in
his
the
teeth.
press conference. He goes
no.
like, "Oh man, no, like I flop with my arms. Like when I you know
Yeah, he
when
said.
I'm trying to sell a car, I'm a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man or some shit. Like brother,
But he didn't sound remorseful in his
No.
press conference
He
about
didn't
it.
look like he was
he's
trying
like,
to
you know,
avoid
bad
that.
luck. Like bad luck. He's like, I don't apologize for things that like I mean to do. He's like, but I am sorry to Nurkic because I didn't mean to hit him. He was grabbing my hip, trying to pull me. He like I was trying to sell the call. He like I don't flop. I don't like fall around. He like I always wave my arms. When I
Nigga,
was
you
on the
didn't
call.
wave.
No, you got
Nigga,
some
you
issues.
literally came around with the right hook. Ugh. His teammate, if you go to the video where they got it like
Yes,
head to the side, his team, as soon as he hit him, his teammate was like, "Nigga, what the fuck going on? What are you doing?"
Oh yeah, like
What the fuck is going on out
his whole team and everybody just looked like deflated after he did that. Like
Steve
bro,
Kerr, like after the game, he goes, "I didn't see the play, so I ain't got no opinion on it right now."
As soon as he got in the press conference and asked about Draymond, he's like, "We need him." Next question. Like he like, I'm not about to like talk about this. Like
he had momentum on that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, that was a good
Like,
hit.
That was a 540.
He caught him like
he
on
could
a
have stopped.
downward.
He went all the way around.
That was a spin and a half.
Yeah.
like you knew what you was doing, bro. You hit him.
Who pissed him off? Somebody pissed him off.
I don't know.
Hey, that percentage of
Something's going on, and they trying to cover
his,
that shit too.
Like I said before, he hooped like a clumsy nigga, and
shit, that ain't no clumsy nigga. That's
like after 20 when they
club.
got Kevin Durant, that's when his offensive game started to go down because they didn't need him to score like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then after KD left, you wasn't like
able to pick it back up.
Yeah. And now your defensive skills aren't what they used to be. Now they starting to go down. And Draymond used to be, he'd talk crazy, get people off their game, and like get people to buy into it. Now people don't pay it no mind.
Get him off his game.
So now your defensive skills not all the way there. You're not as athletic as you used to be because of age. Your offensive game ain't there.
His offensive game is there because he surely is using some offensive moves. Right hook, choking nigga out. He got offense.
He's just in the wrong sport. He's good.
What I'm saying, no defense. His defense and his offense like ain't all the way there. Now you like the only thing you was good for is your mouthpiece, get people mentally out of the game. Now they not falling for it, and they're not scared of you. And like, so what can you do now? Now what is your role truly in this in the game now?
And my thing too about it, he picks on dudes that aren't fighters. Like by nature, they're just like more nice guys. Like I'm here to play the game.
Yeah, like 40 niggas.
Like
in 2023,
Sabonis.
2023 alone, Sabonis, a European guy, stepped on his chest. Rudy Gobert, French guy, choked him out. Nurkic, I don't know where he's from, but he's from Europe.
Mm-hmm.
You never heard a thing about these guys really being
you
like,
pushed Donovan
violent.
Mitchell, and Donovan Mitchell came back and pushed you. And when Donovan Mitchell was like getting in your face about it, you like clapping the, because I'm getting you out of your game.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't trying to put hands on him. Same thing with Ant. The game before he choked Rudy Gobert out, he was talking smack and
Ant got to cooking.
Yeah, Ant got to cooking. But somebody had said like Draymond is now Paul Pierce, because remember years ago when Paul Pierce is on the Clippers, and Draymond was telling him like, "You think they love you like Kobe? Like you ain't never him. You ain't never been him." Like Draymond's now on the Paul Pierce end. These young dudes ain't scared of Draymond. Like, and you getting cooked and everything. Like, bro, you think they love you out here, bro? Like, no, you ain't nobody. All you out here for cardio. That's it. That's all you
Cardio.
You out here running.
Contract.
Yeah, you out here running. We don't got to worry about you scoring. Your defense can't really hold me. What are you out here doing? You barking and bite, whatever, blah, blah. Because a lot of people bark and bite in the game.
Yeah.
Draymond ain't worried about you.
All I gotta say is a Michigan alum would never go blue.
Talk that talk, man. Talk that talk, man.
I mean, you're watching the Warriors implode as we speak.
Where's the lie?
No, for real. How long of a suspension do y'all think he's going to get?
I think he easily getting anywhere from 15 to 20 bare minimum.
Yeah, probably 15, 20. I think he's going to be he going to have to take anger management classes. I think that's going to be part of his prerequisites or his
especially when they come out saying indefinite suspension.
He's going to have some anger management classes. He's going to have to probably take a couple more classes. He literally, like, everything going to be revolved around anger and controlling yourself in these kind of environments.
He going to be riding that bench.
He hooped like a clumsy nigga. Controlling himself ain't part of his game.
But that ain't clumsy nigga shit, man.
This might be his last straw, really.
But like, how he acts during the game is part of his game. It helps the Warriors win. If I can't be me during the games, what am I going to bring to this team?
You can be you, but you don't have to punch niggas to be you.
Yeah, and even
but he want to push. I think, to be honest, Draymond want to get that NBA record for most ejections.
He's 7 away.
Rasheed Wallace got 25. Draymond at 18. I think he's trying to get the ejections record.
It's ways you can do that without punching niggas, though.
Yeah. Rasheed Wallace, all 25 of his, it was never for punching somebody.
A lot of his came from literally, he could just sit there and look at a ref. If he looked at a ref for too long, get him out of there.
It's a video that Rasheed Wallace just staring at the ref the whole time he walked to the out of bounds line, and then he just still staring at the ref. Ref threw him out the game. He trying to intimidate me here. Rasheed Wallace ain't say one single word.
Looked at
he
him.
just stared at him. He just stared at him the whole way. Rasheed Wallace stared at him from the bench all the way to the other side of the court to inbound the ball. Just stared at the ref. And the ref kicked him out the game. It was like, he trying to intimidate me. He's like, nigga, nobody gives a fuck about you, ref.
But that's what they say. He grew up in that locker room, though.
He grew up in the Pistons locker room.
Yeah, because Draymond's best friends or something was the GM. Or one of the owners, people. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he was literally always in the locker room with the Pistons back in the old days.
Draymond from Saginaw.
Yeah, no, he from the block.
Yeah, from the block. That's crazy.
At the Palace. That's up the street. That ain't about probably like an hour away.
Yeah, from Saginaw.
Yeah, about an hour away.
About an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half. Only reason I know that is because
like 2 hours away from here.
An hour and a half. Only reason I know that is because I used to do that drive like every other weekend when I was dating my ex that went to school up there.
Okay. Sag nasty.
That's the only reason I know how far it is.
Sag nasty. Yeah.
Draymond, hey. Nobody could really defend you for that play because nothing was happening during that play.
I was thinking that too because even in like the other situations where like he got LeBron in the nuts, it was like, yo, don't step over me, bro. Mm-hmm. When it was Sabonis and he ended up stepping on him. Like, why you grabbing my leg? Like, let my leg go. Like, get stomped, nigga.
I'm gonna see if I can find that highlight tape of all Draymond. You can literally make a whole 2-minute highlight tape of Draymond's ejections.
Yeah. I can't excuse that Jordan Poole one. I won't ever. I don't care what this nigga says. I don't care what this nigga says.
Acceptable. Till this day, acceptable.
I care.
Still agree with that one. Acceptable. Nigga need to get punched in the mouth. Some niggas need to get punched in the mouth.
I still can't believe you just said that.
Some niggas need to get punched in the mouth. I'm sorry.
Some niggas do need to get punched in the mouth. I'm not gonna lie.
You have to be around that type of. It's like a certain person. You have, if you're around them long enough, even if you're not a fighter, you'd be like, damn, I want somebody to punch you in your fucking mouth right now, bro. Like, you don't shut up. Like, shut the fuck up. Right. You're not that guy. With that, you're not that guy, G. You're not that guy.
You're not him.
He's not that guy.
You're not him.
Like, shut up, bro. Like, come on, you riding the coattails. You literally are riding the coattails of other people. Like, so I'm trying to make it seem like you're the guy. You're not that guy.
Of Draymond Green. I'm gonna try to put this in the actual YouTube video.
This highlight tape is going to be better than some UFC fighters.
Draymond Green might got the greatest highlight tape of all time. And fuck it, Draymond Green appreciation. Draymond
I love
Green just
this
added
guy.
another highlight to the arsenal. Draymond Green truly one of a kind. Draymond Green is truly a spectacle. My Green out there doing all the shit Kevin Gates be doing on stage. My Green can play for the 49ers. My Green might be the best teammate of all time. My Green favorite professional athlete is Deontay Wilder. Draymond Green get on that basketball court and do everything non-basketball related. I think it's only one way to stop Draymond. I think in order to stop Draymond, you're going to have to tranquilize Draymond. You're going to have to hit Draymond with a horse tranquilizer with a switch. Draymond wake up every morning and pop a perk with a switch on. Draymond Green's temper got a switch on. Think Draymond Green's adrenaline got a switch on. Draymond Green 17-0 in these streets, undefeated. Draymond Green need to play for the Steelers. Draymond Green look like he bite leather. Draymond Green look like he go to sleep every night in a leather jacket. Draymond Green look like he go to sleep every night with denim socks on. That's why he wake up in a bad mood. On the street they say Draymond be in the locker room trying to slap box before the game. Draymond Green might need to play for the Detroit Lions. It's right here the greatest Draymond clip of all time. Draymond Green need to play for the Seattle Seahawks. Draymond Green get on that basketball court, turn that shit into NFL Blitz the League. Draymond Green get on that basketball court, turn into Frank Gore. Draymond Green get on that basketball court, turn into Dave Batista. Draymond Green favorite player growing up was Dennis Rodman. Draymond Green favorite player growing up was Ron Artest. Draymond Green attitude got a switch on. Draymond Green anger issues got a switch on.
He said, my boy.
Draymond Green got a whole highlight tape of all.
I didn't realize it was that many.
That many?
Yo, bro, that
My
shit
boy
was
wildin'.
What the fuck?
He's wildin' out for real.
That's why like him being suspended indefinitely. And Draymond Green, like I paid all my fines. He has paid over $3 million in fines. In his whole career, he's paid over $3 million in fines. And he's been ejected from games and served suspensions before. And when he get in these press conferences, he tries to say, like, y'all can't hold my past against me. I served all my suspension and shit for that. But when you doing shit like, you gotta, that's like me stealing from one of y'all. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't fuck with me for a while. And then y'all finally let me come back over and then some shit go missing again.
True.
And then I try to tell y'all, like, you know, y'all can't hold me to that because y'all held me accountable for the last one. Y'all can't. Yeah. This don't apply to the same thing.
Like, nah, you did it.
You're a repeat offender. If you commit a crime once and you go to jail, you get out. You commit a crime again, you go a second time. It's going to be a harsher punishment.
Facts.
Yeah. It's history, bro.
Like
That built up history. But yeah, man.
You ain't learned your lesson, so now they suspended you indefinitely to set like the real thing to you, like because you served 5 games, you treated it like it was nothing. You been fined multiple times, you treat it like it's nothing. You've been ejected from games, you treat it like it's nothing. Okay, cool. So now we about to set a principle because somebody brought up a good point. Yeah, Draymond is doing these things and y'all suspend him and everything, but are y'all protecting the other players from Draymond? Because who's to say that Draymond, y'all suspend him for 5 more games, he come back out there, he get to talking to somebody, and they just haul off on him? Are y'all going to hold that player as, like, even if this is their first time thing, these players feel like they have to do this now because of that? Or Draymond smacking him upside the face. If he didn't go down, what would have stopped him from causing a bigger whole fight?
Yeah. I feel like this. On the whole, protecting the other NBA players, I feel like your owner should protect you. They should go get go see every state has a hood. Go get a local neighborhood nigga. Draft him on the team for a 10-day contract when you know you're gonna play the Warriors. Give him a couple $100,000. Just send him at Draymond. Sub him in. All he needs is 2 seconds. Straight in, bow, get back out. There you go.
Because the NBA trying to be more people friendly, or what's that? Be more have more advertisements. I don't know why I was having a hard time. They're trying to get more advertisement and stuff like that. To us, we love seeing stuff like that.
I don't, but hey,
shit. No, like we love to see a good chest to chest. Y'all about to scrap or whatever, but just slapping somebody upside the head and everything is like, come on now.
That's why you need it. I'm saying. And for your advertisers will understand. Like,
advertisers ain't gonna advertise when they see a bunch of hood niggas like on the.
No,
like, nah.
Did you see one?
David Stern to roll over in his grave right now.
Oh no, David Stern would have hired a couple hood niggas.
My tunnel.
That's what they had. That's what Miami Heat had back in the day with Dexter Pittman. When somebody fouled LeBron James too hard, they put Dexter Pittman in the next game. He elbowed him right upside the head, knocked him out. Yeah. He went right out the game. He was in there for solely that reason.
Exactly. Team, you still need this team has an enforcer, and he been enforcing shit. What are y'all gonna have y'all enforcing?
I'm still mad at the
Pistons. Sign me. Shit, y'all ain't winning shit anyway.
Sign
me for when we go up against Golden State.
I'm mad the Timberwolves ain't do nothing when Rudy Gobert's getting choked out. None of y'all did anything, bro.
That's wild.
Carl Anthony tried to. Stop.
That's gonna do it for this week, y'all. What's y'all encouraging words for the listeners?
Like and subscribe. Share with your friends. Show some love. Cause I got a lot of people that's cool with me, supposedly, but y'all don't share my shit.
It's always the ones closest to you.
That's all I'm saying. A like and subscribe, a comment, a share. Love and appreciate
it. Jordan Poole deserved that shit. Go ahead, Lisa.
If you see me and you trying to say what's up,
Will Smith, Jada Pinkett.
Go a little lower for Jada.
You gotta go to the
Jada
flow.
Pinkett, Will Smith.
All right, y'all. That's gonna do it. I'm Clayton.
Jay Smooth.
Bye, doe.
Alisha.
Signing out. Peace.
Peace.